Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. My name is Kaylee and I'm an INFJ 9 Wing 1. Today we're going to be interviewing Rachel, who is an INTP 5 Wing 6. Before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the rest of the series. Also, I'm still looking for a 7 Wing 8 to interview, along with an 8 Wing 9. So if you are either one of those personality types and you would feel comfortable being in one of these interviews with me through Zoom, then just email me. My email will be linked in the description box below. If you're interested in an appointment with me, my website will be linked below also. You can contact me through my website or my email. Last thing before we get into the video, I do want to apologize. The audio is not perfect. It's not wonderful. I was working with what I have, and this interview was done through Zoom, and a couple other ones were done through Zoom and they were all right, but I'm not sure what happened with this one. The audio is just not perfect. Anyways, I hope you guys still enjoy. All right, let's get into it. So, Rachel, how did you discover what type you are?
Your sister Grace. She asked me to take the test. I think her and Zach had already typed to me. They already decided that I was a 5. So I took the test, and I don't think I actually got a 5. But then she was like, "Oh, that's not an accurate test." So then she had me take it again, and I did get a 5, and it made more sense when I read the description. I was like, "Oh yeah, that's definitely me."
Grace, the 8. Rachel, you're going to take this, and this is what type you are. No, that's wrong.
Yeah.
You are. Oh my god. How do you use your wing in everyday life?
So I don't have as much time to do that kind of research anymore, being married and all that stuff, but definitely just not, I would say maybe more not liking the mainstream news and wanting to get into, I do believe in a lot of conspiracy theories, like Pizzagate and stuff like that. And I don't really use life as much, but, I do still believe in conspiracy theories.
There you go. What do you consider to be your biggest achievement?
Getting a house, honestly. Yeah. Being able to buy a house. That's probably it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The apartment thing, we did that for a while. It's not fun.
Yeah. What are your 3 best qualities?
Ooh. I would say I'm a good listener, and I'm very patient, and my research skills, I would say, is a good quality to have. It's valuable for careers and stuff. So that's my top 3 probably.
Yeah, and you were a journalist for a while, or an editor for a while, right?
Editor, yeah. I was an editor for a little bit, and I've written a lot. Pretty much every job I've had has required me to learn how to research things that I knew nothing about beforehand.
Yeah. Well, and I'm sure, obviously you bought a house. You've done well.
That was a lot of research, yeah.
What makes you feel the most confident, and what makes you feel the most insecure?
Well, just personally, I've done a lot of research into a topic that I feel confident about it. I don't like talking about things that I don't really know very much about, or if I don't have any experience in it, I don't like talking about it. But if someone else says that I'm smart, that makes me feel like, okay, I must be smart. Like if someone maybe who I look up to says, Rachel knows what she's talking about, then I'm like, okay, I'm good, I got this, and I don't know why that is, but that's how, I guess that's a, 5 thing. And then insecure, well, if I haven't researched something and someone starts asking me about it or whatever, I'm not going to answer any of their questions or give them advice. I can't do that. Just if I'm in a new situation where I don't know, either I don't know the people or I don't know what's going to happen, it makes me feel very insecure.
The wing 6 versus the wing 4, you could kind of see the 6 is a little bit more suspicious, where the 4 is a little bit more dreamy.
Yeah.
What does your inner critic tell you?
That I'm not smart, or that I can't do something, or that I'm because like right now I am a social media coordinator, and my kind of dream is to be a lawyer one day. And I got a bunch of LSAT books actually sitting in my room, and I haven't even opened them because my critic is telling me that I can't do it, that it's just going to be like a waste of time. So
Yeah. Well, and I mean, one of the questions I'm going to ask, I guess we're kind of jumping ahead a little bit, is how do you see yourself going to 5 into 7? I mean, going to 8 and to 7, your health and stress points, but a 5, being a lawyer, really that's propelling you into becoming like an 8 instead of, just doing the research, actually presenting it and using it.
yeah.
Yeah, but how would you say you see yourself going to 7 and 8?
Definitely in college, I was the unhealthy version. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, and so I was like flopping around with different interests and things like that. Definitely at Johnson, Florida, when I was living with Grace, was very, very bad time. So, yeah, no, I definitely, I've always been bad at small talk, but I've actually seen myself get better at it. I'm able to just sit and talk with people. But no, in college, I didn't really talk unless it was something I knew a lot about. And so for the healthy, I can kind of see that I'm getting a little bit better with that, and just being able to talk to people more normally, I guess.
Yeah, and I know you got married a while ago, and I know like Grace and some of her friends were like, "Oh, she just got married," and that kind of surprised a few different people. And I think that's kind of, I mean, you're a withdrawn type, a 5, and you step out as an 8 and go, this I think I'm sure about, and I'm gonna do it, and I don't care what anyone says, and you just do it. And
Yeah.
I think that's pretty great.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Now, at the beginning of our relationship, a lot of people didn't like him, and a lot of people thought that I was making a mistake dating him. And I was very conflicted about the whole thing, and he didn't care. He was like, I just want to be with you. He was just very supportive. He didn't get upset with me for, like, I broke up with him once. Like, there was the whole big mess. It was just bad. And then one day I was just like, you know what? I am serious about him. I don't care what everybody else is telling me, because that's the insecurity of people telling me I'm not smart, like I mentioned earlier. I was like, I couldn't deal with it. So then I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just going to do this. I don't care who thinks I'm not smart. So, and we've been married for 2 years, and I don't regret anything. So
Awesome.
it worked out.
And is he also a 5, or I don't remember. I think
He is. He's also a 5. We actually have the same Myers-Briggs and the same Enneagram. So
there you go. You're INTP, right?
yeah.
There you go. It's so funny. You just your best friend. Well, it's funny because I think about like my mom yelling at us when I was a kid and being like, it's you wouldn't be able to live with yourself. We have to live with you, and you're so horrible to live with. Like, you make a mess. You'd have to, well, Rachel lives with herself. There we go.
I do.
Okay, what's the best feeling and the worst feeling?
Best feeling, I mean, I work a lot right now, so the only thing that I can really think of is like when I do a really, really good job at work, because most of my job doesn't give immediate results, or I don't see something good happening right after I do it. But if I do something and then I can see the results and that I did do a good job, that feels really, really good. The worst feeling, probably just, and it's kind of, I mean, I am introverted and I am withdrawn. The worst feeling is feeling like I don't have anyone there for me. Like, if I'm alone, I don't like that. I like being able to choose when I'm alone. I don't like it to be, not an option. Like, I'm just by myself. That's the worst feeling.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, I'm a withdrawn type also, and I'm an introvert. I'm a 9, and I've noticed there's a difference between being by yourself and being alone. And being by yourself is all right, but being alone is painful.
Yeah.
What keeps you up at night?
Well, right now, I have a 5-year-old stepson, and things with that situation can be stressful sometimes. He's a really great kid and I love him, but it can be stressful. So that kind of, and money problems. Those two are the biggest.
What? A child and a house and a family, a job? No way.
Yeah.
What do you like to do to unwind?
I paint my nails. I paint my nails all the time. Right now, they look really bad, but I have a whole nail polish collection in my bathroom when I paint my nails.
There you go. You paint your nails. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I asked my mom this question, who's a 2-wing 1, and there's no opposite in Enneagram, but 2s and 5s are pretty close to being opposites. And when I asked her this question, what do you like to do to unwind? She was like, what's that? What's unwinding? She's like, I like to go to the beach, but I usually go with other people because I feel selfish going by myself. I'm like, that's mom. Last question. What are you tired of hearing people say about either your personality or just 5s in general?
Ooh, I don't know.
All good things.
Yeah, I've never heard anything bad about myself. No, I'm trying to think. I don't know. That's a good, the only thing I've ever heard about me, I don't really know anyone who's into the Enneagram, so I don't hear people talk about 5s that much, but I've been told that I'm intimidating, and I don't see that. And I think I want people to like me. I want to be friends with people. So then when I hear, you're intimidating, or I was intimidated by you, or I didn't want to talk to you, I was like, why? I don't like that. So I wish I could figure out if that's a 5 thing or if that's a me thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it could be, both, but I think it could be, it could apply to a lot of other 5s. I know my brother Harrison is a 5. He's a 5-4, and he's not, I wouldn't say he's intimidating because he's 14, but if I was younger than him and didn't know him, I would think probably, because his face is set like flint. He's just
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know why it sounds like there's children getting murdered outside, but that's the joy of
it does
living at a complex, and it's good. But anyways, thank you so much, Rachel. Do you have anything else you'd like to say before we go?
No, but thank you for having me. I'm glad we finally were able to do this. It was fun.
Yeah, I appreciate it, and I will probably see you around at some point. I will see you.
All right.
All right. Good luck. Bye.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video of us interviewing Rachel, the INTP 5-wing 6. Once again, if you are a 7-wing 8 or an 8-wing 9, be sure to email me if you would be willing to do one of these types of video interviews for my channel. Also, if you'd like an appointment, you can contact me through my email or through my website. All right, have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.